Hi guys, Constance here. Welcome back to the farm. So I am out here trying to play a little bit of catch up with my garden. As you know, well, you probably know that last week I was a bit out of commission, threw my back out, and so that was kind of the worst timing ever, but that meant a week of not getting out in my garden, not getting anything done. So here I had just begun planting, and it's almost like I was out of town for a week on vacation and nothing was being done out here. So I don't know if you can see down there, but there's lots of weeds. Generally, now I mulch with straw, and a lot of times there's still seeds in here, and that's fine. It might start to grow a little bit, but it's really easy to get rid of. Usually all I've got to do is come out here, grab the straw, flip it over, and just exposing the roots of those sprouts to the air dries them out and kills it. But like I said, I went a whole week, so it's taken a little bit more to do that, to get rid of those, and that's what I'm doing, because like I said, I've still got more planting to do. So I'm trying to finish going through here and weeding my garden. Once I get this all taken care of, then it'll just be maintaining, but it'll be a little bit of work on the front side, and then we should be good for the most part. This trellis here, I don't have anything planted yet. I want to add a little bit of soil because this is kind of concave right here. So I've got some soil I can bring and pour in here, and then I'll plant something on this trellis. And bit by bit, it'll get planted. There's a lot of open spaces that are waiting for tomatoes, and maybe some peppers. I might put some peppers in the beds as well, the in-ground beds here. But I have some larger open areas that I'm going to plant sweet potatoes. I had actually I've looked at every garden center, all over the place for potato slips. Usually I see them, but I haven't seen any this year. I also haven't seen any onion starts. I've looked. I've been watching for them, like checking all the time. Haven't found any. I kind of wish now that maybe I'd have just ordered some, but I usually see them every year, and I just didn't see them this year. So, but I mean, that's not the end of the world. I've got all of those Egyptian walking onions over there that I'm sure I can utilize some of them. But as far as the sweet potatoes go, I actually ordered some purple sweet potatoes from Asia Standard. I order from them occasionally because they have a delivery location here in the Huntsville area, right under the big old rocket, if you're familiar with Huntsville, Alabama. It's the home of NASA. And I had gotten these purple sweet potatoes. Well, I decided to grow some slips. I watched Rachel do it over at That 1870s Homestead. I didn't realize how easy it was. So I've actually got 2 sweet potatoes in my bedroom on the shelving that I have grown all of my seedlings on, and they are just about ready for me to snip them and put them in water and let them start rooting. I will find Rachel's video where she talks about how she did that and put a link to it down below. But yeah, so I do plan on growing sweet potatoes out here this year, and I've got a big old area over there that's empty, just waiting for them, because they do need a lot of space. But in the meantime, I'm weeding. So I mentioned the other day how I was contemplating the process of what we wanted to do about getting a greenhouse. And I had a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. Well, the decision has been made, and I'm not going to share all of the details about that right now, but the greenhouse is happening. I will say that. And I'm really excited about it. And I can't wait to share all of the details because this was totally a God thing. So you can look forward to that coming in the very near future. I will have a greenhouse very soon. Alright, so I hope I was able to catch that on video or that you could see that, but I was outside just working in the garden just now, and I heard Nancy, the brown goat, make a funny noise, and I turned around and looked, and there was a deer standing right there, and the deer kind of walked around a little bit, and then it ran into the woods, and then the goats just started going crazy. So right now Mr. Smith is running a wire.
Trying to figure it out.
It's where the fence is right there, is the end, honey. Where the orange cramp is. We are running a cable out to the pen out there for the Icelandic chickens. So we can get them out. They'll be out of that little run, that coop will be empty, and they will have grass and clover and all that good stuff. Because that little run in there was never meant to be permanent. That was just supposed to be until they were big enough. What's that?
There's no grass in there.
Yeah, there's no grass in there, and we don't like chickens living that way.
Watch out, girl.
Alright, so before we connect this, I'm actually going to move the poultry netting a little bit, bring it over this way so that the coop is right smack in the middle of the yard. Alright, so we're losing light, but this is our Icelandic rooster. Oh no, get him!